How's it going, people? Liam Caddison here as we react to another edition of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is episode 14 of season 4, which is titled Goodbye Iowa. I am really excited and I'm really hyped. I think it's the caffeine, but I'm also hyped to enter the fallout of what happened at the end of the last episode because big ramifications are about to set off. I can feel it. With Maggie basically throwing out a big villainous monologue, and then Adam wakes up and is like, "Hey, so you're gonna die. Bye." It was a very, very tense episode with the differences of Buffy and the Initiative being explored, and Maggie trying to off Buffy but failing inevitably. And it's going to be very, very interesting to see how Adam takes up the role of the main antagonist for the rest of this season, because like I said, it was very abrupt, and I was expecting, especially with what Maggie did to Buffy, the villainous ways of Maggie's character to unfold throughout the rest of season 4, but nada. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens with this episode. This is episode 14 for season 4 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is Goodbye Iowa. Let's go.
Call it the secret force as well, because they kind of keep the whole lying thing to themselves.
Yeah, but Riley's a doofus. If you interrogated him, he'd probably spill the beans.
I'm guessing the mad scientist isn't too keen on the fact that the entire Scooby Gang knows that the Initiative is up to no good.
Which brings us back to the not safe for any of us concept.
Yes.
There has to be some kind of mistake.
There was no mistake. And how do you know something happened?
I was on a mission, but I came back and I'm not sure. Look, let's just keep our heads and not jump to any.
Oh, he's hide.
What?
That's Hostile 17.
No shit!
I'm just a friend of Xander's.
Oh, for God's sake.
Bugger it, I'm your guy. Clubs to your dramatics, thanks. I've got my stories on the telly for that.
Wait.
By the by, if you're trying to kill her...
Is... Oh yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, isn't it daylight? Oh my god, you're a real-life action figure!
What am I?
You're a monster.
Bit
I
blunt.
thought so. What are you?
Mr. Joe guy. We were gonna do dumb things like hold hands through the daisies going tra-la-la. Poor Buffy.
That's not even normal, sadly.
So dump him. But you can't have Xander.
I'll try and remember that.
Wow!
It's too late anyway.
This tells us that the boy was stabbed with what looks like some kind of large skewer.
Oh
And
my
his body
god!
was then mutilated. Police have not named a suspect, and the killer is still at large.
Well, that's
Oh,
one
God,
way
Demon
to make
had a
you...
skewer in its arm. That's the one
villain?
that Maggie insisted we bring back alive.
She must have sent it off to you.
When I find it, I'm going to make him pay for taking that kid's life. I'll make him die in ways he can't even imagine.
I'm scared.
That probably would have sounded more commanding if I wasn't wearing my yummy sushi pajamas.
No, I think it actually enhances the scene, just for the hell of it.
Hey!
Bye. You're crazy.
Riley, think about it. Professor's not stupid. If she tried to kill Buffy, maybe Buffy needed killing.
Guys,
You need to be drop-kicked. Like, if
Not
you
now,
think someone asking just a few more questions is an excuse to have someone offed, you're wrong. Poor Riley, though.
That.
you better not be saying what I think you're saying.
This
We
guy needs
don't
a
know a person did
kick.
this. A guard demon has a
No
skewer
way,
that comes
man.
right out.
That's your girlfriend's MO.
Hey, that's a serious accusation. You better be ready to deal with the consequences.
Bring him on!
Come on, Riley.
Supernatural freak is blinding you, and I'm sick of
That's
it.
enough. Stand
back,
man.
Show some respect. Listen.
Well, this dickhead's
Everybody's upset.
just accusing Buffy
But
just
arguing isn't gonna
because he
help
doesn't
anything.
like her.
Sir, now suit up for armed patrol. And by that, I mean loaded guns, man. Target practice is over. All for blood.
I mean, I think it's best that someone... Like, it's good that Riley is taking charge, but... do feel like with everything going on, his head might not be in the right place. I mean, at least put the lid back on.
Animals.
Oh, he's gonna kill you. Oh!
I'm apologizing here. And I think that's pretty big of me, considering I'm the one who's almost made a demon sandwich. This is the part
Funny, because Maggie was made a kebab.
Maggie's dead. Happy now?
How can you ask me that? Of course I'm not happy. Happy all this death makes me.
What's that effect? It's not like someone's like looking through a telescope, but... or binoculars, or whatever.
I just got your message a minute ago. Why
don't you sit down, relax?
I want you to tell me. Who are you?
Well, I think this ship's dead.
How about I get you some chicken fingers on the house?
Hey, think you could shut up?
Look, I'm just saying.
I said shut up! Or maybe you'd like to go back to the lab with me. I'm sure the coats would love
Riley,
to classify
come
him.
on.
Whatever you are.
This is what I'm worried about, like, this grief and
So he's
this
human.
heartache.
You're shaking.
He just harbors demons, which makes him a good guy like you. The truth. Now.
You have the truth.
Riley!
I don't know if I'd have a corpse on my hands or one pissed off vampire.
Riley.
I mean, who do you believe?
You can't do this.
First it sounds like lies, then it sounds like truth.
Riley.
You...
I don't know anything. I don't know which team I'm on, who the bad guys are.
He's
Maybe
so
I'm the bad
lost.
guy. Maybe I'm the thing you should kill.
No. Don't you even think that. Okay, listen to me.
The fact that he's traumatized just breaks your heart.
With your knowledge, may we go in
Oh.
safety.
Oh?
With your grace, may we speak
Whoa,
of
whoa,
your
whoa, whoa,
benevolence.
Tara?
Or not?
Tara, what the fudge? Buffy looks really good in glasses, though, not gonna lie.
Holy moly.
I know.
Huge.
I totally get it now. Can I have sex with Riley, too?
Ah!
Riley, she's just trying to help you.
She doesn't belong there.
Riley, listen.
Staying away from the stairs?
No, you're gonna get Buffy killed.
Right! Oh! Don't shove Willow like that!
These guys don't know they've been getting meds through their food. So we better get them in here stat.
We've located all but a few. The last ones
He's
were in
not getting
pretty
his
bad shape,
meds.
but we stabilized them.
But Finn wasn't one of them, right?
No.
Find him. He's the one I care about. He's too important to the work to lose now.
Indeed.
Oi.
They ran me out of my place. And all over town. Yeah, what's that?
Whoa!
Keep me posted. I'll be in records.
Then tell me, what did you do to her, Buffy?
Stop it. I didn't do
Riley.
anything. Riley, stop. This isn't about us. Everything that we need to know is here. We just need to find out what was in 314.
Bingo!
Me.
Just so casually.
A harmonic decelerator plus DC servo.
She pieced you together from parts of other demons.
Yep.
And man. And machine.
A nice
tells me
blend.
What I am, but not who I am.
He's discovering
Mother
the
wrote things down.
like the purpose.
Hard data, but also her feelings. But after you met Maggie, she was the one who shaped your basic operating system. She taught you how to
Shaped
think,
you.
how to
Molded
feel.
you.
She fed you chemicals to make you stronger. Your mind and body. She said that you and I were her favorite children. Her art. That makes us
Damn, this
brothers.
is... Oh no.
Family.
No. I'm not like you.
This is messed up.
That plan she had for us. What happens? How it ends?
What? Maggie, what the
Do you want to hear?
No.
Oh, oh, Lord.
Doctor?
I just love how casually he just words shit, like, oh, hey, doctor. Hello, it's me.
Thank you.
Shh. I know she's trying to
Sort them
care,
out.
but... Damn, Riley's story is a bit heartbreaking as well.
Other demons, and the rest of us don't hold with that. Still,
Only if you get on his
if I see you
backside.
around here again, I'll be inclined to break that code. Do you understand?
You could take him down, Spike.
There's nothing to hold on to.
You do worry for what's gonna happen with Riley. Oh, damn, it got him. God. Man, I just feel so bad for Riley. Like, he's just all alone. His whole world has come crashing. Like, this is a literal epitome of, like, his whole world has come crashing down. So, and that's it. He feels all alone right now. So, I do hope he finds his footing again, because it was just it was just a bad day for him. I mean, first he finds out about Buffy and the assassination attempt placed on her, then his mother figure dies, and then he finds out he's been drugged and shaped by Maggie into the person that she wanted him to be. It was just one catastrophe after another for Riley, and yeah, I mean, I think this episode did a very, very good job at, like, demolishing his character and reducing him so much, because, like, this culmination of, like, what can make my day worse, it was just that, like, you had every piece of bad news delivered to you, and you're so reduced. So, yeah, and it didn't help that he was having physical withdrawals as well, on top of the grief. So, yeah, the heart just aches for Riley so much. And this is the thing, like, for Riley, I didn't know how to feel with him when he was lashing out against Buffy and Willow. Because it wasn't his fault. He was having withdrawals. So you can't exactly be, oh, you know what, Riley, stop being a dick, because it wasn't his fault. And not just that, but he didn't even know at the time as well that he was being drugged. So, like, he was wondering, what's happening to me? Why am I having these physical reactions? And you were just thinking, maybe it's the grief, maybe it's overwhelming him, and then you find out that he's being drugged. So it's just really difficult for him, and it's difficult to pin. It's impossible to pin all this blame on Riley with him lashing out, because his head's not in the right place, literally. He doesn't even know what right and wrong is anymore, and it's just very heartbreaking. So, yeah, this was very, very horrible to see Riley just crashing and burning. But that's it. He was literally crashing and burning. So, yeah. But what an episode! That was pretty interesting. Adam's a very interesting villain. Like, his conception's kind of funny, especially with the laid back persona he has. Like, when Buffy was like, "Oh, who do we look for?" and he was like, "Me." So yeah. Then jumping down without flinching, Obi-Wan asked. and then kicking ass. And yeah, we've seen how hardened he is as well, with Buffy not even putting a dent in him. So yeah, it's just going to be very interesting to see how he does. Like, cause he has a very interesting concept. He said, "I know what I am, but not who I am," which fits into the theme of people finding their footing this season. Like, it's been going all around. Giles, Willow, Buffy, like they've all tried to find their place in season 4, and Adam's just another addition to characters who are trying to find themselves this season. So yeah, but he does carry that creepiness as well. Like, not just his concept, but also how he views Maggie as a mother, and how he sees Riley as his brother. Even though they are not really brothers, but they were both molded by Maggie in some way or form, so he has the right to call him brother in his mind. So yeah. But not just that though, but he killed a fucking kid. He killed a boy. And then dissected it so he could study it. Which is shocking, but also I can't help but feel, okay, this is a kind of a cheap way to try and get us to hate Adam already. Because it's not like he has this insane persona. Like, he's just newly introduced, and one of the first things he does right out the gate is kill a kid. So there's like, I don't feel like there's any precedent for that, like, in terms of, okay, well, it makes sense that it kind of makes sense that he's going to dissect the body to study the child, but he could have done that with, like, I feel like he could have done that with anyone. So I'm not sure if this is kind of like a cheap way to try and get us to hate Adam, but we'll see. Maybe he'll do something worse throughout the season. But he's a very, very interesting concept. So yeah. Yeah, I really, really liked how this episode went by. Spike's story as well. I'll tell you another character who was a bit... and that's Forrest. What a dickhead. I hate him. I hate Forrest. I mean, first, he smashed up Spike's TV. How the hell is he gonna watch Passions now? Second, he's accusing Buffy... Like, this is the thing. He's accusing Buffy with no proof because he's jealous of her. He is jumping to assumption, which is easy to do and easy to become a victim of ignorance towards. And I feel like this is because of the fact that there's a similar reason to what... Because he even said if Maggie wanted her dead, there's a good reason to. And the reason why Maggie wanted Buffy dead is because A, she asked too many questions, and B, it's because she was pulling Riley away from her. If Maggie saw Riley as her son, then it's going to step into the realms of the overprotective parent, which isn't an alien concept to utilize in the Buffyverse. It's been done before. And it would make sense, especially with the fact that she watched them have sex. So she had eyes on Riley at all time. So yeah, it would make sense that Forrest is pissed off that Buffy is taking Riley away. Because this is the thing. It kind of parallels to the Scoobies. The Initiative is taking Buffy away from the Scoobies, and Buffy is taking Riley away from the Initiative. So yeah, it's a nice reflection there. So yeah, Forrest was pissing me off big time today. So, but then again, he was a complete idiot, like, from the get-go. So, what a dickhead. There's also the concept of Tara as well. Like, what the hell's going on with her? Because we saw her, and Willow practicing that demon location spell. But Tara, like with the ingredients, she managed to hide the spell. Like the ingredients. She discarded it and pretended, I used it. So what's going on there? Like, is she using Willow, like, not in a bad way, but is she trying to relate to Willow's interests by pretending that she's involved with it or something like that? But it doesn't make sense because she was at the witch group in Hush, where she first met. What's going on there? Unless she was trying to, like, I don't know. But it's something is up with Tara, but of course, there has to be some kind of, like, caveat to a potential ship with Willow and Tara, because I did ship it, but I'm scared that Willow's going to be hurt with whatever Tara has to hide regarding why she is not practicing spellcasting with her. So yeah, but yeah, this was a pretty good episode. Like I said, if it was a really good episode in terms of deconstructing Riley's character, like just seeing him just crash into one catastrophe after another was pretty heartbreaking, because he's learned all of this stuff and he's a broken person. So yeah, and it was really interesting to see the ramifications of Maggie's death hit everyone. Like, that wasn't Riley as well, because like Riley was the biggest impact, but we saw how this kind of impacted everyone, and Buffy wanted to find out what she could have against her as well. And Xander, with his knowledge from his time in Halloween, coming back, not just in this episode, but the last episode as well. But yeah, his military experiences coming back to aid him. So yeah, and we had Willie return as well. So that was a nice surprise to see, because I think he was supposed to be, I think someone on my Patreon said he was supposed to be an angel, but it didn't come to fruition, obviously, and Doyle was created. So yeah, but yeah, I really liked the drama scene as well. It was very commanding. I loved it. It was pretty fun stuff. And like I said, the dramas enhanced the scene so much, just for the hilarity of it in a serious situation. But yeah, it was great. Spike as well was beaten up by demons, because now he's fighting against demons. And he's also finding a place of difficulty in terms of finding his place in the world, with the fact that he can, he's found a purpose in terms of fighting again, but it's losing him allies. Not just that though, but he's like being on the move, with the fact that Forrest invaded the crypt and tried looking for him. He's been chased by the Initiative, and yeah, I really love the fact that Riley finally, after like a couple of episodes, realized, oh, you're like you're Spike, aren't you? You're who we've been hunting. And the fact that he didn't know in Doomed, yeah. But yeah, I felt so bad for Riley in this episode. Learning everything that he found out with Buffy, like in the last episode, but that was the catalyst, wasn't it? That was the setup to, like, okay, well, next episode, Riley's day's just gonna get worse. So, and that's the thing for Riley. Everything bad that could happen did happen for him. He was just dragged through hell. But I even think that's an understatement, so poor Riley. But yeah, it was a really good episode, following up from Maggie's demise, and exploring Adam's first steps, I guess, into the main villain role. Like I said, it's going to be interesting to follow his story throughout the season, since he's on this identity crisis. But But yeah, it was a very, very good episode. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check the videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Pizza channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!